Hello, welcome to another Elite Dangerous video. Today I wanted to show you what Update 6 has brought. Update 6 dropped yesterday, and I did a little live stream last night because I wanted to see what changes had been made to the planetary tech and other things, and show it live to other people that have an interest. And today, being Friday and the day that I do a video on YouTube, I thought I'd better get in and record some new footage to show off Update 6 rather than use any of the pre-recorded footage I already have waiting to be turned into videos. So apologies for the out of sequenceness of it, assuming that I ever do use any of that older footage again. But we're currently out looking for geological features. There are supposed to be some geological features here. I landed here last night and I seem to remember I hadn't got out yet and looked for them. Pretty sure there were. Not picking anything up here. Let me just check on the system map. Anyway, you'll be able to see what the planets look like. One of the things that's in the update is apparently the planets as they look in the system map is supposed to be more similar to what they actually look like in the game. Hard to tell at the moment because it's so characterless. Volcanism water geysers. Well, are there any geological systems? Yeah, geological too. I thought so. Just not seeing anything on the old radar here. That's just the ship. Since it was last night that I landed, it's difficult to remember exactly where I was looking like the best chance of finding. However, I did land in a nice blue area on the so-called heat map, so we'll just drive around until we get something on the radar, I guess. I might have to edit out large chunks of this video if nothing happens. Anyway, one thing you will notice is that the comp scanner reticule appears to be upside down, and that's one of the new changes. So now the datalink scanner and the comp scanner don't overlap. So I'll just switch from, see, there's a datalink scanner on the bottom, and that's the composition scanner on the top. So they're in a different position now. Not sitting one on top of the other. Anyway, you want to see what's what. Unfortunately, I'm in the section of this system where the sea star, and the sea star is a brown dwarf. So the lighting here is mainly coming from the floodlights on my SRV. The sort of dull pink light of the brown dwarf is the only other thing illuminating the surface here. When I first arrived, I wasn't sure whether I was on the light side or the night side of this moon. the gas giant there. I'll just hop out so you can get a look from on foot. Also so I can get my first footfall. So we're in line with the rings there, so you can just about see them. That's quite nice though, isn't it?
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
It's tempting to take a photograph, but without going to the camera, just like a screen grab, if I can just turn the HUD off. No, it wasn't that. Yes, there we go. Control Alt G. I knew it was Control something G. Yeah, let's just take a picture of that. Cool. Let's get back in the SLV. Ugh, dear me. Still got nothing on the radar here. I'm gonna come down off this mountain. As you can see, this is a reasonably rugged area on this particular moon. But not quite sure where the geysers and fumaroles are at. I'm pretty sure. Oh, right, okay, finally got something on the radar. Now, we're not supposed to have invisible rocks anymore, they're supposed to be a thing of the past, and I certainly haven't come across any of the invisible rocks that we used to get. I've got quite a nice little video that I haven't published yet of me standing on quite a large and very invisible rock. Oh, looks like it's at the bottom of the canyon just like they used to be. You used to get them at the bottom of these canyons, didn't you? Geological sites. Might be tricky getting out of the canyon again though, that's the problem. Not to mention getting in there without... Oops. Just because you can get into a position doesn't mean you can get out of it again. Unfortunately, the geological mining, as I like to think of it, is still broken. So I'm still getting all the wrong materials out of things. By wrong I mean this Pisces cobble you would expect to produce grade 1 materials, specifically iron, nickel, sulfur, carbon or phosphorus. There appear to be some of the materials set as grade 1 now that didn't used to be grade 1, like rhenium and lead. They did not used to be grade 1. Anyway, let's blast this off first. See what it is. Sulfur. Right, well that's perfectly normal. The problem tends to be that you're getting more common things from rarer features rather than the other way around, although I have occasionally got vanadium from Pisces cobbles. Right, and now we'll scan this water ice geyser. Now we've just got one more geological formation type to find. What's making that noise? Why is it making that weird noise? Oops, Odyssey. That's a bit steep. Not getting up there. Not anytime soon. No. Okay. Making that weird screechy noise. I mean, I know the ship's back in that direction, but is that all that's making that noise? It's a good job I didn't go down into the bottom of that canyon. I might never have got out again. Goodness me. I've got a feeling that might just be my ship that's making that weird noise on the radar. Probably better to call it a sonar, really, isn't it? It's obviously making a noise, so it must be a sonar. Yeah, I'm gonna have to assume it's just the ship that's causing that. Oops, whoops. Woofed. Hopefully you're enjoying the view. Find the Find the fumarole here somewhere. Oh, look. Nothing down there. What do we got? Crystalline fragments, but that looks like another geyser. Carbon. Yeah, crystalline fragments and carbon. Great. It's over the other side of that mountain. Have to get the SRV over there because you can't scan geologicals on foot. There's something in this direction as well. Oh, needle crystals. Still my beating heart. It's not going to be anything good. Carbon. See? Carbon. From needle crystals. But at least it's a fumarole. That's what we're after. There we go. So we can go back to the ship now. Shame about the needle crystals. Watching them roll off there and knowing that they're not really worth anything. Sulfur. Right, well that's perfectly normal. The problem tends to be that you're getting more common things from rarer features rather than the other way around, although I have occasionally got vanadium from Pisces cobbles. Right, and now we'll scan this. Water ice geyser. Now we've just got one more geological formation type to find. What's making that noise? Why is it making that weird noise? Oops, Odyssey. That's a bit steep. Not getting up there. Not anytime soon. No. Okay. Making that weird screechy noise. I mean, I know the ship's back in that direction, but is that all that's making that noise? It's a good job I didn't go down into the bottom of that canyon. I might never have got out again. That's me. I've got a feeling that might just be my ship that's making that weird noise on the radar. Probably better to call it a sonar, really, isn't it? It's obviously making a noise, so it must be a sonar. Yeah, I have to assume it's just the ship that's causing that. Oops. Oofed. Hopefully you're enjoying the view. Just find the fumarole here somewhere. Nothing down there. What do we got? Crystalline fragments, but that looks like another geyser. Carbon. Yeah, crystalline fragments and carbon. Great. It's over the other side of that mountain. Get the SRV over there because you can't scan geologicals on foot. There's something in this direction as well. Oh, needle crystals. Still my beating heart. It's not going to be anything good. Carbon. See? Carbon. Needle crystals. But at least it's a fumarole. That's what we're after. There we go. So we can go back to the ship now. What do we got? Crystalline fragments, but that looks like another geyser. Carbon. Yeah, crystalline fragments and carbon. Great. It's over the other side of that mountain. I have to get the SRV over there because you can't scan geologicals on foot. There's something in this direction as well. Oh, needle crystals. Still my beating heart. It's not going to be anything good. Carbon. See? Carbon. Needle crystals. But at least it's a fumarole. That's what we're after. There we go. So we can go back to the ship now. Show them about the needle crystals. Watching them roll off there and knowing that they're not really worth anything. Oh, needle crystals. Still my beating heart. It's not going to be anything good. Carbon. See? Carbon. Needle crystals. But at least it's a fumarole. That's what we're after. There we go. So we can go back to the ship now. Show them about the needle crystals. Watching them roll off there and knowing that they're not really worth anything. Okay. Where's the... What's going on here? Why can't I get back on my ship? Why aren't the doors open? I'm going to get out and have a look. There's something seriously strange going on here.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
This is my ship. I can't get back on it. There's something weird going on. Why is this is not normally so close to the ground, this bit here, I'm sure of it. But the bit where you get back on the ship, the little cylinder where you get back on, that's not there either. What's going on here? Heck. Okay. And I try dismissing the ship then, I guess. Ahem. Right, let's try recalling the ship. Let's see what happens. That's better. Yes. The pod bay doors are open. If we run to the back of the ship, it's just, yep, the entry cylinders appeared. So, I don't know what was going on there. At least I caught it on video. Pretty spooky. It would appear that the ship was in some kind of weird state before, because it probably should have auto dismissed itself when I got far away from it, but it didn't. And then when I came back, I couldn't get back on board. Okay, so we are in a fresh system, and we're going to do the FSS scan so we can see the differences, if any, we notice whilst doing that. Looks like I skipped it, didn't do any mappings, they skipped it. Well, the images do seem to be loading in faster, which is good. It's one of the problems since Odyssey with the FSS scanner was the images of the planets were taking way too long to appear. That does appear to be an improvement with the FSS scan.
System scan complete.
Right. Watch this. Like thinking, that looks like a shadow. What's catching that shadow? Nothing. Oh well.